Welcome back to La La... Wow, that was a squeak. Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nettie Liddell, and I am Brett Chapin.
Hi, Brett.
Hi, Nettie. Kind of an open show today. Talking about the state of La La Land, talking about you, talking about me. Guys, give us a call at 1-800-336-2225 with any questions that you might have and anything you want to discuss.
Yeah, and what about the state of the show?
The state of the show. Well, we talked about this a little bit in some earlier episodes, and I thought that it might be a good time to talk about it. You know, we've been very, very lucky to be on the air for the last 40 shows or so, and extremely, I don't take that responsibility lightly. Yeah. I know that you don't either.
Yeah.
You know, we've got an opportunity here to give some exposure to some very, very talented guests and some very talented artists in the Los Angeles area.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually our music will die down here and I can... Perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't take that responsibility lightly, and I know that you don't either. We've had a great opportunity here.
Yeah.
You know, we can get on the air for an hour a week and kind of talk about whatever we want.
Yeah.
Very, very lucky.
Yeah. There's nothing... Honestly, I don't find anything interesting about Hollywood in general, Los Angeles, but the people who are humble and creative and amazing have blessed us with their presence, and I think that's what I find fascinating. Are some of the people that we've had on here who they've just got it. They've got that light, and they know it, but they don't. You know, some of them, but it's just really amazing. I mean, they live it.
Some of my favorite guests are the ones that don't expect to be asked. They're actually surprised when we ask them to come on the show, because those are the ones that deserve it. The ones that feel a sense of entitlement, and maybe not so much, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, I mean, artists are interesting, creative people, and we certainly have seen an array.
Yes. So on that tip of the huge responsibility that we have to our audience, we actually have a responsibility as well to keep the show going.
Yeah.
And realistically, looking at it, we're not going to be able to do that without a sponsorship.
Right.
So what we are looking for is a sponsorship from basically anybody. Anybody could advertise with us. There's a lot of different ways to do that. Not expensive, and but we want to be able to keep doing this show, and we want to be able to keep it on the air, and we can only do that through a sponsorship.
Yeah.
So email us at lalalandtalk@gmail.com if you'd be interested in sponsoring the show.
Yeah.
And call us at 1-800-336-2225 if you have any questions for us or would like to make any comments.
Yeah. Yeah. And talk about some of your favorite projects going on in LA. I mean, there's some, we talk about a very small few. I mean, I saw, I found today there's a Christopher Walken impersonation show going on, in October on like the 14th. I mean, there's so many interesting, weird little fun.
You can't get to all of it. It's really hard to see it all.
Yeah.
Because there's something like, I think Stephen Stanley was on before saying something like 400 theaters in Los Angeles.
Right. Yeah. He saw like 256 last year, and like that just wasn't enough. He's like, I can't believe I'm thinking, oh my God, there are only 365 days in the year. I know.
That means he's going to theater almost every night of the week.
And so we really, that's something that we would love for you guys to just like, make it a digital media, center for people to drop all sorts of fun facts and shows and promote themselves on.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for. The tagline of the show is by Los Angeles artists, about Los Angeles artists, and the show is about Los Angeles artists. And art, of course, in the broadest sense of the word. Musicians, actors, directors, behind the camera people, whatever it may be.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's really your job as the listener to find out if it's interesting or not, get into it or not.
Because honestly, if we're taking the time to talk about a show, it's probably something that we really enjoyed. We're not the types to say good things about a show if we didn't enjoy it. You know, we're pretty honest,
Yeah.
open, and there is some bad theater in LA, but we've been pretty lucky. We've mostly seen good theater, I think, since the show started.
Yeah. Yeah, we have been very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting luckier because we're going to the Kirk Douglas tonight.
Yeah, we are. I've never been so happy. I've never been so happy to see I've Never Been So Happy. Yeah, I just said that. It's a terrible pun, but I said it.
I'm
Sorry.
shocked.
Yeah, I know. That never happens on the show. Give us a call, guys, at 1-800-336-2225. We'll be back on La La Land with Brett and Nett on CRN Digital Talk.
Are you tired of